Keanu Reeves. There's a moment in every person's life where the weight of everything they've carried finally becomes visible. For most people, that moment passes quietly. But when Keanu Reeves stood before the world and spoke about where his life had brought him, Hollywood genuinely went silent. Not because of a scandal, not because of a box office number, because what he said was real in a way that very few things in that industry ever are. And to understand what brought him to that moment, you have to go all the way back to the beginning, to a little boy who learned, before he was old enough to understand it, that the people you love can simply vanish. Keanu Charles Reeves was born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon. His father, Samuel, was of Chinese-Hawaiian descent, and his mother, Patricia, was English. They were young when they met. Samuel was 21, Patricia just 19, and the life they built together was fragile from the start. Patricia worked as a costume designer. Samuel, by many accounts, drifted between jobs and reportedly struggled with serious drug dependency. 3 weeks after Keanu was born, the family relocated to Sydney. A year after that, Samuel was gone entirely. Patricia took her young son to New York and raised him alone. What followed was a childhood defined by constant motion. New cities, new schools, new stepfathers appearing and disappearing. In Hawaiian, the name Keanu means cool breeze over the mountains. But there was very little cool or calm about those early years. Keanu still visited his father in Hawaii occasionally. Right up until he was 13, he has spoken about their last time together, sitting beneath a sky full of stars, saying very little. The next morning, Samuel dropped him at the airport, and that was it. No explanation. No goodbye worth remembering, just absence. Keanu would later say, it felt as though the earth had simply swallowed his father whole. It was years before he learned that Samuel had eventually been sent to prison. By then, they had lost all contact. Patricia tried to build something stable. She married 4 times in total: a Broadway director, a rock music promoter, and eventually a hair salon owner among them. Each marriage came and went, adding new disruptions to a childhood already full of them. What made those years strange, though, was the world Patricia moved through professionally. Working in entertainment brought an unusual cast of characters through their lives. Alice Cooper reportedly looked after young Keanu on at least one occasion. He crossed paths with Emmylou Harris, with Dolly Parton. It was a bizarre, glittering backdrop to a life that felt anything but glamorous on the inside. By 17, Keanu had attended 4 different high schools. He was expelled from one, the Etobicoke School of the Arts, for being, by his own description, too disruptive. At De La Salle College, he found something of a home in hockey. He played goal and was genuinely talented, earning the nickname The Wall. But school itself was a different story entirely. Keanu had dyslexia, and reading never came easily. He has said that he spent years feeling like an outsider in every classroom, constantly pretending to follow along when he wasn't. He eventually dropped out altogether, leaving without a diploma. He didn't leave empty-handed, though. He left with a need to do something with all that restless energy, all that unprocessed grief. And he found it in acting. His early roles were small and raw. In 1984, he appeared in a Canadian TV program called Hanging In, playing a troubled teenager, a role that didn't require much of a stretch. That same year, he performed in a controversial stage production called Wolf Boy in Toronto. People who saw it remembered it. There was something unpolished but undeniably powerful in what he did on that stage. He was drawing on real pain, even if he didn't fully know it yet. In 1985, he drove to Hollywood. The industry's response to his name was immediate and unwelcoming. It sounded